All right. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. This is Z3, and I guess we can put the link like somewhere else, right? We can put it somewhere in the description. All right, yeah.
Yeah, let's put it in the description. And I'm your hero, bro, and we're gonna do a One Piece discussion.
Sure.
All right. Do you think the blind swordsman is Fujitora?
Yes and no. Whenever I would, okay, I mean that's kind of like a weird answer, but the reason I say that is because a while back, like I kind of it's not that I predicted the appearance of this guy's Fujitora, but I predicted like there's going to be a blind swordsman later in the series with a couple of my friends, because if you guys remember, so let's take like Zoro and Mihawk, right?
Yeah.
So Mihawk, like his like nickname is like Hawkeye Mihawk, right?
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that, because like in the real world, like hawks and like falcons and like that sort of like those sort of like birds are known for their eyesight. They have like the best in the world. And Zoro has actually lost an eye come the time skip, right? So it's because of like that whole eye thing that I thought that it would make sense for a blind swordsman to come into the series. So obviously I got that right, but the thing why I say that I don't think that this guy is exactly Fujitora is because you know that girl Violet that appeared earlier? Yeah. Well, Fuji apparently means purple, and Tora means tiger. So
purple tiger.
It could be a chance that she is actually Fujitora, or that for the first time, like this could be like a combo. It could be like a two-person cell. You know what I mean? Instead of having it be one person, I feel like Oda, being like the great author that he is, could make it instead two people. So that's so far at least my opinion.
That's the first time I've heard that. I think I did a discussion on my channel, and I said that I think it's one of Roger's crewmates, and Mugiwara Matt B just sent me a message. Hold on, let me check. Oh, okay. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, I think he's one of Roger's crewmates, and the reason for me thinking that, the reason for me thinking that is he has a scar on his eye, and Rayleigh has a scar on his eye. And as we know so far, in crews, there have always been, like, the big three of the crew, other than, like, the Whitebeard pirates.
Yep.
That's the only exception I can think of so far. Even the Marines have, like, the three admirals as their big three. The Straw Hats have, like, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. So maybe Rogers is Roger, Rayleigh, and the Blind Swordsman.
Ah, okay.
And the reason for the scar on his eye is something to do with Rayleigh having like a brotherly relationship. How Sanji and Zoro, they don't like each other all the time, but they will die for each other.
Yeah.
It's like that same idea with Rayleigh and the Blind Swordsman. The Blind Swordsman should be like the Sanji of the Rogers Pirates.
Ah, okay. Yeah. That's actually sort of interesting, because if you think about it, well, Roger's first name was Gold, Rayleigh's first name is Silver, so this blind swordsman, if he is the third part of the crew, his name could actually be Bronze.
I never actually thought of that until right now.
Yeah. I think, I mean, if that's the case, I think that, that'd be pretty likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of him being like, if he is let's say like has a brotherly bond with Rayleigh, I think it'd be kind of interesting, because remember how Rayleigh saved Zoro from Kizaru, like on the I think like
maybe he could save Sanji.
Yeah, but then then that would beg the question, like who would be like their counterparts? You know what I mean? Because if Luffy is Roger, then who would Zoro and who would Sanji be? Because Rayleigh is already like the first mate, and he's known for using like a sword. And then this guy, he's just a pure swordsman, but he's the second mate. So I don't know. I think it could work. So.
I mean, I always saw Zoro as being the first mate of the Straw Hats.
Yeah. I think he is too.
I see him equal as Sanji, but like in terms of being close to Luffy, I think Zoro's the first mate. He's the first one to join. I think that sacrifice with Kuma really cemented the fact that he is the first mate of the crew.
Yeah.
That's why I think Rayleigh is his counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're both, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I would probably say Rayleigh is Zoro's counterpart as well, more than Sanji's.
Oh yeah, so I don't think Sanji's really had a counterpart, but if this blind swordsman is like the third of big three, that would be Sanji's counterpart, my opinion.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Do you have another topic?
Let me think. Oh yeah. What did you think about Poseidon? Like the whole reveal of Poseidon during the Fishman Island thing.
I don't really know where they're going with it, to be honest. Like, I don't know. There was like a rumor. Sorry to cut you off. There was like a rumor about One Piece being like the last secret weapon, and like you put all three of them together, then it makes all blue. Something? Did you hear about that?
Yeah. KOL did a video on that.
Yeah, I was about to say. Can you lightning the video on that? I mean, that seems like it could be possible, but I don't see it. I see Poseidon and those three having something to do with the will of the D.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how Oda would piece that together.
Yeah. See, I did some research on it, and it was kind of interesting because at the time when I was doing it, like when I was doing when I was looking all this stuff up, basically, I was playing. Do you know that game God of War?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
played the first three.
Oh, you did? Did you beat the third one?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
Tell me if you remember this. Remember at the beginning of the game when you kill Poseidon?
Yeah.
And then you go up to Mount Olympus to meet Zeus, and you're like on Gaia's hand, right? Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Zeus summons a thunderbolt. But so do you remember like the three statues like he was standing on? Yeah, basically it was him, Poseidon, and Hades. So it's kind of interesting because you realize that all three of them are actually brothers.
Yeah.
So and when we look at the names of the three weapons, I mean, one you have Poseidon, the second one is Pluton, and then the third one is Uranus. And basically Pluton, or if I were to take like the Roman name, it's Pluto. His Greek name would be Hades, and similarly Uranus would be Uranus is not exactly Zeus, but Uranus is said to be like Zeus's father or Zeus's grandfather or something like that. So I thought that was like kind of interesting.
So that would be like because Zeus's father was a Titan, right, in like Greek mythology?
Yeah, I think it was like Kronos. Yeah.
Yeah, Kronos.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have Hades and Poseidon. I think maybe there would be like, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. There would be only three, and there would be no Zeus, like the third brother. So
yeah, so
you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I think like it's entirely possible that there's more than three weapons.
Yeah, I was thinking that in my head right now. Like maybe there's like, because Cronus is basically like the father of the gods, so maybe Uranus is like the biggest one.
Yeah.
Or like the main one, and then there's also Zeus, which is a fourth ancient weapon.
Yep. And I mean, we already know what two of them are, so I think like since Zeus and Uranus, like they're seen as like gods of the sky, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like some sort of like sky like weapon. You know what I mean?
That's a good catch.
Yeah. I mean because think about it, Poseidon, like what is it? It has to do with the sea. I mean, while Pluton really is a ship, I mean that's more of like a land weapon than it is rather than like an underwater weapon. So
so there would be like water, land, and then sky.
Right. So yeah, I mean that's what I think.
That makes a lot of sense actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good catch.
Oh, thanks.
What do you think all three of them would do if you put them together?
If they can combine? I mean, I could see him doing that. They could probably become the fourth weapon, like all three of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like a Megazord from Power Rangers. I don't know. But there's one more thing that I wanted to say about that. Basically, this one guy, right? He was saying that basically, in a chapter, right? he remembers seeing a painting. Like I don't remember the chapter. He didn't say like what the exact chapter. I think he did, but I forget. And it was like on a page. And basically what he was saying was that there was a wall, and on this it was like a cave painting or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And basically it was it showed like a ship being pulled by something. So I was thinking something like Noah, or that could have been Pluton, right? You know what? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I just searched that.
And then there was another thing about like some basically the cave painting had the ship, right? And then underneath it had like waves, and then underneath those waves it was like massive like sea kings, right? It's coming.
Uh-huh.
And so that got me thinking, okay, so that must be Poseidon. And then the last picture was above all of that, there was like a sun. So I think that could be Uranus in that case. Yeah, I mean,
so like an apocalyptic kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I tried Googling it, like, I
just did that.
Yeah, I tried Googling stuff like like One Piece, like wall painting, like.
I searched One Piece cave painting and I got like cave paintings. Nothing to do with One Piece. I got like a random girl just like smiling at the wall.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't know exactly, like, but it does like generate a lot of discussion, I think.
Yeah, it's I think it definitely has something to do with One Piece.
Yeah.
Like the treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, which would just be the biggest troll ever. Someone said, One Piece is nothing, and it just lets the crew reflect back on their journey. Like, I would get so mad.
Yeah, I think, like, I mean, if he said like the true One Piece was the journey, I wouldn't be so mad. Just as long as there's like something like something like tangible, like something that you can use. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's like, I would be fine if there was something small, but at least there's something there. It's not just nothing.
Right. I mean, then again, like I doubt like he would do that, because if you remember at the end of the Whitebeard, or when Whitebeard died.
Yeah, One Piece does exist.
Yeah, he said One Piece, it would cause a war. So, I mean, when you say that, I mean, it has to do something with like power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it gives whoever like something, like some sort of power.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be
just like the revolutionaries, the Marines, and like all the pirates.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be awesome. But next topic, I have a quick one.
Sure.
All right, have you seen Code Provider's video on, you know who he is, right?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, it was like Bleno, Mihawk, and Don Flamingo, I think, and they all have the same bracelet.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want me to find you a picture of it?
Sure.
It's really interesting. Code Provider. He has it on his Facebook page.
It's 1 minute 55.
He would have like 5 Nami pictures. Just like in a row, not even scattered. Okay, I found it. There's actually Bleno with it 3 different times.
Huh.
To kind of reinforce the idea that he's, part of this.
Right. Let's check it out.
And if you think about it, he could be very useful to like underground stuff. That door ability.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't notice that.
I didn't either until I saw his video about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy has a great memory. I mean, I think it's normal that we'd forget it though, because I mean it's like so many like something so small. So.
What do you make of that though?
Probably they were part of some past organization, or they were in
I think they have an organization now.
Yeah,
I had this crazy idea of, how there's like Jack, king, queen, ace, and like the card theme.
Yeah.
And you know how I think it was 695. They said we have to notify Jack.
Yeah.
What if Jack is Mihawk, king is Kaido, and queen is Big Man?
That'd be sick. That would be.
I actually have a discussion on that on my channel.
Wait. So, who'd you say king would be though? King
would be Kaido.
And queen would be Big Mom. Oh man.
But they would be like one would be stronger than the other. They would be equals, and then Jack Mihawk would be yeah. And then Don Flamingo would be the Joker because he's the one that keeps everything together. And he's working with Caesar Clown and supplying them with devil fruits.
That would be kind of sick. But the thing, I mean, because think about it like this. I mean, in terms of like the three powers, you would have the Marines, then the Yonko, and then the Shichibukai. So
yeah.
You would think that the Yonko and the Shichibukai are on equal footing. So maybe.
I would disagree because let me just say something really quick because I think that all 7 Shichibukai plus the Marines are equal to all 4 Yonko.
So you don't think it's in terms of like a power? It could be like more stuff, right?
I don't think it's like I don't think all 3 of them are equal to each other. I think it takes the Shichibukai and the Marines to keep the Yonko in check.
Yeah.
Because you saw what Whitebeard did, like by himself.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I somewhat agree. I just kind of find it weird though. It's like 4. I mean, I guess because you have like other soldiers and stuff, and then you have like alliances.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I guess that sort of makes. Yeah. Okay. I can see that it makes sense.
Like it was a huge deal when Shanks and Whitebeard just made contact. Just like the idea of them speaking had the Marines just shitting themselves.
Yeah.
So
then again, but don't you think Whitebeard was in a class of his own at that time?
I think in his prime he's in a class of his own, but I still think Shanks, like when they were older, I think Shanks was stronger than Whitebeard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you think about it this way, like no, everyone's afraid of Whitebeard except for Shanks, and then everyone is fighting. I don't think Shanks is the strongest in the whole series. I think Dragon is a little bit above him, but anyway, I think that like the Marines and Blackbeard, everyone there, as soon as they see Shanks, they're like, all right, war's over, we're done. We're done. We're not fighting anymore. But with Whitebeard, they were like, okay, let's do this. You have to prove a point to the pirates. With Shanks, they weren't even going to bother.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah. I think has something to do with Shanks being part of Roger's crew, and that's why Buggy's like a Shichibukai right now because he has that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cool. I mean, what else though? Like, in terms of like that Hearts Diamonds thing, I was thinking that I think that Law might backstab Luffy, and he's like that Hearts seat because he's known for like switching hearts anyway. So, I think.
Yeah, that's interesting. What do you think about Law having Luffy's heart? A lot of people have been saying that he's going to save him.
I mean, that'd be a classic move on not only on Law's part but on Oda's part as well. You know.
Yeah.
It'd make a lot of sense.
I can definitely see that happening.
Then again, like, well, I was gonna say why hasn't the Law stopped Luffy with it, like by squeezing it? But I guess that's just more like a plot device than anything. So.
Oh, one thing about Law, I think that Law can't actually kill people. I think like that's the only drawback to his devil fruit. Because think about it, like if he could kill people with that, all we would have to do is just use the room, cut everything, and then get rid of the room, and they would just bleed to death.
Right.
But that doesn't never happen. So that's what I think. I think if he just if he were to just cut someone without actually using the devil fruit, then he could kill them. But if it's directly because of the devil fruit, then I think he can't kill them. That's the only drawback to his devil fruit. I mean, without that drawback, he is just overpowered.
Wasn't Virgo alive after he cut him though? I thought Virgo was still alive.
I thought he was still alive. Yeah. Like, I don't think he could kill anyone. Who do you think is gonna get Ace's Devil Fruit? I bet everyone saw that coming.
Probably. I think probably Luffy's gonna get it. I don't think anyone might need it. Actually, you know what I mean?
Wait, what?
I think.
You kind of.
Oh, sorry. I think. What's it called? No one might actually eat it. I think he might just keep it like as a memento rather than let anyone eat it.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I could see him just like Luffy having it, and kind of like what Goku did with I forgot which Dragon Ball, but in like the original Dragon Ball, he just kind of eats it like without even thinking.
Oh yeah.
I could definitely see Luffy doing that.
Yeah, maybe he might get its powers through some way. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Do you think the will of D has something to do with being able to eat like two devil fruits?
I think D could actually stand for devil.
Oh, that. See, a lot of people have been saying it means destiny, it means determination. I think it has something to do with the voice entry.
Yeah, I mean, I think like One Piece. That'd be crazy if One Piece, Will of D, and voice entry are all connected. That'd be.
That's what I honestly think, and like something to do with the moon.
Yeah.
And Skypia.
Mhm. Like Shandora and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. The reason I say like it could mean something like devil is because, well, the will of it said that the will of D has been like carried throughout the history of like mankind and stuff. So it's a possibility like that quote unquote history could actually be something like devil fruits. And if you think about devil and just like the concept of hell in general, right? The one thing that always comes to mind is like hell fire, right? Like flames.
Yeah.
And anyone who eats a devil fruit can't swim, so the weakness is like water. So I think that would be like sort of interesting to see, something like that.
That makes a lot of sense. I can definitely see that.
And think about it, like Ace, who ate the fire, like who's essentially fire. Like he was pretty central to the story, so he could like also play a big role in the coming.
Yeah, I've noticed all people with D play like major roles in the story, except for Saul, the giant
Jaguar,
guy.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, Jaguar. The guy with Robin. Yeah. He played. See, I think his role in the story is not done yet, because I think his role was to guide Robin to the Straw Hats. Because I think Robin deciphering will be a big deal. Like later on. Maybe when they find, maybe One Piece is like an ancient tablet.
That could be cool. Yeah.
And now it's like Naruto.
Yeah. Yeah, like what Madara is doing with that whole like.
Oh, dude. I used to love Naruto, but come on.
Yeah, I mean that last. I'm kind of interested to see what's on that shrine, though. I think it'll be.
Oh yeah.
I want to know. Yeah. I want to know like about the Sage of Six Paths and like what he did and stuff. That'd be kind of cool.
I think if the flashbacks were like Toby's flashback combined with Hashirama and Madar's flashback was like 50 chapters. If you combine them, I think that would have been much better, because you really need to go all the way back to like the creation of the world to understand this.
Yeah.
Especially with like King of Lightning did a video on this just recently about how there was like war in the world. Yep. Who was fighting? There has to be someone fighting for there to be war, and then no one ever thought, hey, let's form an alliance. Where like
right.
The Hidden Leaf was just the first people to think of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got off topic a little bit there.
Mhm.
Trying to think of something else. Do you think Aokiji is going to join the revolutionaries, or is he just going to stay by himself?
I mean, he did say that Akainu's sense of justice was dangerous to Smoker, so I could see him joining, like, to prevent that, like, to stop it. I think if anything, he might end up joining the Straw Hats or forming an alliance with the Straw Hats.
I could see him forming an alliance, but not joining, because if he joined, he would instantly be the strongest person on that crew.
Yeah.
Like people want to say Luffy's on Admiral level. No,
I don't think so.
Aokiji could solo the whole crew.
Yeah.
Still, he could. It's like they would hit him, sure. It wouldn't be as easily as before, because now they have hockey, but he would still win.
Mhm.
I think all the Admirals could solo.
Yeah.
Straw Hats.
Yeah, I think since Fujitora is like, I'm pretty sure he or she will make like an appearance like during Dressrosa. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would make sense. Trying to think of something else. Do you have anyone who wants to join the call? Join the call, maybe.
Let me see. Let me see what I can find on Google Plus.
All right.
I don't think any. I think they're all like in calls of their own right now. Whoever's on.
I have Mugiwara and Matt B online right now.
Yeah, but I think he's about to join that.
Oh, the one with your group.
So.
All right. What group is it?
The 11th Supernova.
Yeah. Supernovas, right? Yeah.
Check us out.
All right, for sure. I was actually watching a live stream right before this from 2 days ago. It was like Zoro, Fanboy, and Mugiwara Matt B was in there, and then one other guy.
Yeah, that could have been Everything One Piece, I think.
Yeah, two of us. They actually had some good things to say.
Yeah.
It's getting kind of awkward.
Yeah, I know. I mean, no. I'm just trying to find something like.
I know, me too.
What do you think about what do you think Marco's doing right now? What do you think?
That's actually a good topic. I have no idea what Marco or Jozu or Vista. First of all, I think Marco's right under Admiral level. And I think Vista and Jozu are right under Marco's level.
Yeah. I think during Wano Country, maybe we might get to see them again. You know how Marco's fruit is the phoenix, right? I think you know that phrase, like, rise like the phoenix? Like, so in this case, like, Marco's like defeat or death or whatever, or like it's his what's the word I'm looking for? His fall basically happened during the Marineford arc, right? Because Whitebeard died.
Yeah.
Maybe now he'll come back like stronger, better, like just like a phoenix, because that's his fruit. I mean, I think I could see that making a whole lot of sense. I don't know if he's going to be joining up with Shanks or I don't know.
I was about to say I can definitely see Shanks taking on Blackbeard and Luffy fighting Akainu.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Luffy really cares about Blackbeard, but I think but I think Marco and Shanks definitely care about Blackbeard.
Yeah.
That's why I could see, and I think Shanks is so far the only person we've seen that could actually probably beat Blackbeard, because Haki just completely negates all of Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Like, that's his only counter. It was stated that Marco could beat him, like, by the Gurusei, but I don't know. Like, do you think Blackbeard got more devil fruits, or do you think there's, like, a limit, or...
I mean, he only goes for devil fruits that he wants, that he likes. I mean, he killed Tatch to get the Yami Yami no Mi. He killed Whitebeard to get the Gura Gura no Mi. So, I mean,
What if he goes for Marco's?
I mean, if he wanted to, I think he would have like rather done it there than try and plan it out again.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, we don't even know what his goals are right now. Well, we know one of them is to become like the Pirate King, but like what does he exactly want besides the One Piece? Like why does he do the things that he does? I don't.
I think there's definitely a backstory between him and Shanks because of the scars.
Yeah.
What do you think Shanks' goal is?
Shanks, I think.
Shanks is kind of there, and he's just like a badass from time to time, and then he just leaves.
I think he's just there just to like oversee like a new age of pirates and stuff. I don't think he's sort of like Rayleigh, like he's part of like an old age, like him and Whitebeard. I don't think they're really trying to do anything. They're just there to be there right now, and just like whoever's like trying to threaten their power, they just go and they fight. But I think as of right now, because he found Teach like such a dangerous man, he's going to be
pursuing him.
Pursuing him.
What do you think is going to happen with all the alliances, like between the supernovas right now?
They're eventually going to break.
I
think they're going to break up at one point. So.
Really? I saw them all joining into like one super alliance. Because maybe if that Heart Queen thing between Kaido and Big Mom and Mihawk and stuff, if that were to be true, I think it would take all the supernovas to even stand like a 10% chance. I still don't think they would even stand a chance. Like, 2 Yonko?
Yeah, 2 Yonko would just be...
And Kaido is hype.
Yeah.
Like, if someone as strong as Don Flamingo, like Don Flamingo, I think Don Flamingo is like right up Marco's level, right under Admiral. Like, he could fight on par with an Admiral, but eventually lose.
Right.
If someone like him is willing to just give up his Shichibukai position, just so he doesn't even, like, just so there isn't a chance that Kaido will want to kill him, then Kaido's got to be really strong.
Yeah. About Kaido, though, basically Kaido, like, you know how his name is, like, 100 Beast?
Yeah.
I think Code made, like, some vid on this or something where he said that he thought it was a Typhon, and I actually thought it was either a Hydra or a Typhon. But I think one thing that flies over their heads is that the Typhon is Greek. Like, it's like a Greek thing. So I'm thinking, like, we might get, whenever Kaido shows up, we might get more insight into, like, the either one of the 3 weapons or the Void Sentry.
I think we'll get insight on the Void Sentry with Kaido. I think he definitely has a Mythic Zoan. Or maybe not a Mythic Zoan, but because we don't know if you could eat more than one, what's it called? Artificial Devil Fruit yet, right? That's never been stated, so maybe he has like 100 artificial Devil Fruits that are all Zoan, and he can just become any animal he wants at any time.
Yeah.
Because like at first that seems like it would be pretty weak. You would just have a bunch of Luchis. But if you were to have that, and then maybe he has like his original Devil Fruit, and then now you have, I don't know, like, you can have literally any combination of an animal with his Devil Fruit. You could fight from the skies, you could fight on land, you could fight underwater. Oh wait, you couldn't fight underwater? How would that work? What if you had like a Shark Zoan type?
Yeah, that's what I never understood. I don't think there's like any like fish like Zoan. I doubt it.
Or like a water Logia.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool though. If there were to just imagine like if you had like some Zoan where you can transform into like I don't know like a whale or something, like some sort of like like you would probably like rule the sea. That would be something interesting. I think that could be like an important thing later in the series if there's a fruit like that.
I'm calling it right now. Laboon's a person with the Devil Fruit. Do you think that the new Straw Hat member's been introduced so far or no? I'm personally like over people every time a new character. Oh, Straw Hat member.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. I think with any like new Straw Hat member, we always get some backstory with them. You know, an extensive backstory at that too. Like something like that. That's kind of emotional, I guess. So when we see that, I guess then at that point we can guess that they're about to join the crew. Because that's almost happened like almost every single time. So
Yeah, except for like Robin and Brooke, right? Theirs was after.
yeah.
Or no, wait.
No. Yeah. Robin's was after.
Yeah. Brooks was. I can't even remember.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was because they mentioned Laboon pretty early. So yeah.
Yeah, so it was just Robin.
Yeah, just Robin.
What do you think's under Zorro's eye?
Under Zorro's eye?
Yeah, like.
Listen, I mean, I haven't seen like anything to suggest that it could be, I don't know, something like powerful. I mean, I just don't know. Maybe it's something like Mihawk's eye, where he has like awesome vision. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think Zorro Fanboy did a video about like him having a devil eye.
Oh. Okay.
And I went into that video. I was like, all right, let's see if he has any good points. And he actually had really good points for that. Like when he's fighting T-Bone, the eye that has a scar now. Actually, like it glows red when he attacks.
Oh.
Just in that arc for some reason.
Huh.
And then, like all of Zoro's attacks are based off of devil fruits, based off of like the demon, like Azura.
Yeah. Like
that's the demon.
Yeah, Asura.
So maybe he like couldn't control Ashura or something. So when he opens up the eye, it activates Ashura or like something that's even stronger than Ashura.
Yeah, that would make sense. Like I could see that. I mean, it could be something like a Kenpachi's like if you read Bleach, it could be like his eye patch. I think.
I don't read Bleach.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah. This current arc is pretty good. It's on a tear in my opinion. It's really good.
The only things I'm watching right now are One Piece. I still read the manga for Naruto, but I don't watch the anime because it's just. Yeah. I really like Hunter x Hunter, and I'm going to start Toriko tomorrow.
Oh, great choices. Yeah, Toriko and Hunter x Hunter are like, they're awesome.
Hunter x Hunter is awesome.
Have you caught up with Hunter x
Hunter? In the anime and in the manga, I finished the arc that the anime is on.
Oh, okay, yeah. The arc after that.
I just finished.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I just finished Greed Island. In the manga.
Yeah. I mean, the arc after that is going to be really awesome. It's probably the best arc in this series so far.
Like I think I marathoned Hunter x Hunter in like 3 or 4 days because I just loved it.
Yeah. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite character so far?
From Hunter x Hunter? Killua. Dude, Killua's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I like Killua too, but I think my favorite would probably be
Kurapika.
I like Kurapika, but I like what's his name? Silva, Killua's dad. I think he. Yeah.
Oh, he's a badass. Him and I think Zeno, right? They just kind of like walked during the against the Phantom Troop. They were like, "You guys can just stay back. We'll kill them all."
Yeah, that was just sick. I like the fight with Crollo. That shit was awesome.
Trollo. Yeah, Lucifer. What do you think's gonna happen with Lucifer? I think Kurapika's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Later, like end fight.
Yeah, I think he's. I can see something with Kurapika, like someone within his clan ordering like the destruction of it, because Togashi just like a badass like that.
I can see that. what if, like, I'm just pulling this out of my ass, but what if Trollo is from Kropik's clan?
That would be insane. That would be such a great.
I just pulled that right out of my ass. That would be awesome, though. Like, they're fighting, and he's like, "You're not the only one with scarlet eyes," and he just shows his eyes. That would be sick.
Damn.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, sure.
Can you think of anything else?
For One Piece or anything? Let me see.
Anything. Do you think the Straw Hats could beat Kuma now?
No way. No.
No? Oh, okay, rank the Shichibukai in order from strongest, or from weakest to strongest.
The current one, or like all of them?
Like, let's go with the old ones, like Crocodile, Moria, Hancock, Kuma, Mihawk, Don Flamingo. Like, those 7. And Jinbei.
Okay.
Like, rank those. Like when One Piece first started.
Oh, okay. So no Blackbeard then, right?
No.
Okay. I'd probably go Gecko Moria. Okay, so I'm going from weakest to strongest. Gecko Moria. Crocodile. Boa Hancock, Jinbei, Doflamingo, Mihawk, and then Kuma.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I have Moria, Jinbei, Crocodile, Hancock, Don Flamingo, Kuma, Mihawk.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone has like Kuma or Mihawk as the strongest like warlord.
Because if you think about it, Mihawk used to fight on par with Shanks. Yeah. Like, that alone. And I think Kuma got weaker now that he's just like a mindless weapon.
Yeah. He reminds me of freaking, what's his name? Android 16.
I could see that. Wait, was that you who said, Vegeta is one of the best characters ever?
Yeah, I said that in...
Yeah?
I said him...
Dragon Ball Z vs. One Piece?
Him and I feel Goku's the same way, honestly. To be honest with you. I feel he's the exact same.
See, like, I always loved Vegeta, because Dragon Ball Z was the first anime I ever watched, and it was my favorite show when I was little. They would always have it on. I've seen Dragon Ball Z like 10 times. And I bought like every Dragon Ball Z game ever made.
Yeah.
Vegeta was always my favorite. But Goku, like, I don't know, Goku is like your stereotypical, other than the beginning of the series when he wasn't. But I think after the Frieza saga, he's pretty much a stereotypical like shonen.
I mean, I kind of see that, but the reason I would disagree with that is because I felt like some of the decisions he made, particularly like during the Boo saga. I mean, I thought that makes him not as stereotypical, but I think like if you have like a base for a protagonist, especially for like today, then you probably go to Goku and say like, yeah, I want to model him after him, and then you try to copy like his goofiness or like. I don't know, just like his personality in general.
Yeah, like look at Goku, Luffy, Naruto. They all have like goofiness in common. They're all very strong. You don't touch their friends.
Yeah.
They're like, but Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta.
I don't know. I love Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was little, I always saw Vegeta just like this really awesome character. But then when I got older, you kind of like understand his character more.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it was the same thing with both Goku and Vegeta. The reason, like, I would probably say I do like Goku more is because of the original Dragon Ball. Like, I followed him more, and I just know more about him. Mm-hmm. Goku is just not. I don't know. I mean, Goku is just like I think he even though Vegeta like struggles a hell of a lot more, I think Goku's struggles are a little more interesting because if you remember in the Buu saga, for one, he was ready to kill the Supreme Kai just to fight Majin Vegeta, which I thought was always like,
Yeah.
I thought that was
That was like a big deal when it happened.
Yeah. I mean, even Vegeta was surprised like that was about to happen. And then the second thing was he rescued Hercule and Dende instead of Gohan and Goten, even though he was going for them first, which I always thought was a pretty good like that was good for his character because at least we can sort of like guess reasons for like why he decided to do that.
Yeah, because he knew that they would be play with people and he could their lives. I really like Vegeta when I got older because like there's always like that power struggle between him and Goku because Goku always beat the people Vegeta couldn't beat, but Vegeta never lost to Goku in a fight.
Exactly. Yeah.
Vegeta always beat him.
Yep. I mean, that's one of the things like I like about the series. It's just that generally like Goku's always weaker than the villain. I mean, at one point.
Yeah. There's like the inferiority complex between Goku and Vegeta and Goku. And I really like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think people tend to forget like Vegeta actually gets stronger than Goku. I mean, before the Buu saga, I mean he gets stronger than him twice in the Cell saga. He was he was stronger than him.
He goes Super Vegeta.
Yeah. When he goes Super Vegeta, and then when he goes Super Saiyan against Android 19, he was stronger than him. Like he was the strongest Z fighter at that point. And then, obviously, when he fought Ginyu and all of them, like after he got after he got healed from that beating, he was stronger than him for a while. Yeah. And then of course he beat Goku during that fight on the Saiyan saga. So. Yeah,
he beat him in the Saiyan saga, and then he beat him again in the Majin Buu saga. Even though, like, granted Goku didn't go all out, but he still beat him. But like when it came down to it, he couldn't actually, he couldn't do the things Goku was able to do, like time and time again.
I mean, plus Goku had Super Saiyan 3 at that point, so I mean, if he would have used that, But
I think that's when Vegeta realized that he was just inferior to Goku when he saw the Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah.
When he was like, he had that the whole time. He could have wiped me out.
Yeah.
Can you recommend any anime with a character like Vegeta? I really like Vegeta.
A character like Vegeta, ooh.
Yeah, like I think Crocodile in One Piece isn't going to be like Vegeta, but he's going to be like an anti-hero. I can definitely see that from what he said, because Luffy asked him, "Why are you helping me?" And the Crocodile said, "I don't want you to win, but I don't want them to win. I don't want them to win even more." Like referring to the Marines.
Yeah. I think it's a mixture between him and Zoro, sort of. I feel like Zoro has some things that Vegeta has, like the indifference to like what other people think, like just the overall badassness, like.
Oh yeah. When I first started watching One Piece, the first thing I got from Zoro was Vegeta. Like that's the first person I thought of when I saw him. Yeah. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, and then they both like completely disregard the authority. So, Have you tried Reborn? Have you tried Reborn?
Him in Reborn? No. Should I? See, what happens is I see all these like anime, like Fullmetal Alchemist, Toriko, all these anime, and like I don't know. I see a bunch of mixed reviews from people.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's just good in my opinion. There are two characters in that sort of remind me of like Vegeta. The first one is this guy called Hibari, and then the second one is this guy called Xanxus. They sort of remind me of Vegeta. And that's kind of sort of mainstream, so I think it'll be kind of easy for you to get in. Have you ever heard of Fist of the North Star?
I've heard of it from reviewers, like, referring to it.
Yeah, it's a pretty old school show. Basically, the main villain, his name is Rao. He's sort of like Vegeta because, I mean, they both like they have like that royal like what am I looking for? Like that royal phrase,
Demeanor.
the phrase they always use, like Ra always goes like I'm the king, and Vegeta always goes like I'm the prince of all Saiyans.
I'm the Prince of
Yeah.
Saiyans. Yeah.
They're completely arrogant about their power and technique. They're just like kind of full of themselves, but very like self-confident. They're insanely strong. Yeah, yeah. I think Fizz and Northstar, especially with Rao, who's the main villain. I think that'd be another good one for you to get into.
I'll give it a try.
There's a lot of old school stuff I could tell you, but I don't know about anything that's like new school that's actually good, because I don't want to give you like bad stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Can you think of anything else?
Yu Yu Hakusho. Have you watched that?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, one of the characters.
Like here.
One of the characters. His name is Hiei. He. I mean, he's basically like a lot like Vegeta. He's an awesome character. Saint Seiya. That's another old school one. There's a character called Ikki.
Icky.
Yeah, like I kick AI, but he's insanely strong. I mean, he's awesome. Like,
Can you think of anything else to discuss?
I can't. I can't.
I don't mean either.
Do you want to just like end it or something? I mean,
sure. All right. Again, guys, link in the description.
Yep.
For both of our channels. Wait, are you gonna put this on your channel, or am I putting it on my channel?
It doesn't matter. If you want to put it on yours, you can. I think, yeah.
All right. Then link to his channel in the description, guys. See ya.
Yep. Later.